Hey everyone, what's up? This is Blaze. Welcome to what I'm calling the XENA the God video, because mostly I'll be talking about my new life armament pet that I'll be using in my 1v1 PvP series. And I don't really think you can tell in this video, but today I've been feeling like, well, I've been feeling sick, but I haven't actually been like, I don't know, my head doesn't feel bad or anything, but I do have like a stuffed nose and stuff like that, so maybe I do sound a little different. But in the PvP that I post tomorrow, which is going to be episode 2, you can definitely tell that I'm sick in that video, and because I sound way different. But that's the new PvP that's going up tomorrow. I recorded that yesterday, so I was sick yesterday and today mostly. I think I'll be better by tomorrow, but yeah, so if you notice a different, like my voice sounding different, that's why. But basically in this video we're going to be going over mostly my pet. That's kind of the main focus, and then I will be like mentioning what gear that I've been using in the 1v1 series so far. So let's go ahead and get started with the pet. So Jay helped me make this pet, and he actually suggested the name XENA, so I just decided to go with that. And let's go ahead and go pets. So XENA is a PvP only pet, and with these new armament pets that were added pretty recently, they you can only use them in PvP, and you can only get them, well, you can hatch and get them, which is how I got it, but to get the first generation of this pet you have to buy it from with arena tickets, and you have to be warlord in order to buy it. So that is where these new armament pets are from. And this is a life armament. Basically it took 3 hatches to get this pet, and that's kind of crazy because if you look at the stats, I hatched with Jay's pet that didn't have this exact stats, but it was really close, and I hatched with the my old PvP pet, which was Louis. So we had 2 fails, which got Life Striker, and Jay suggested that I just take this one to Mega because it was doing really well. And even on my 3rd hatch, I was kind of skeptical, and but we just decided to do it, and it got Lifebringer at Mega, and then of course I just socketed the Life Giver onto it, and hey, there you go. There's a pet that's really good for PvP, and it has let's go ahead and click this. It has Defender, which this is my first pet that I've ever had that had a block on it. So it has Defender, which is the best block. It doesn't have the most that it could get because it doesn't have max stats, but it's pretty close. I think 30 is the max it could get for that. Life Assailant is really good because in my PvP, like being a life, critting heals is pretty useful. So I don't know how much this gives in terms of percentage. Let's quickly click this. Plus 30. I don't know what that percentage is, but plus 30 is the same. It's basically like having another crit from the amulet, the Jewel of the Shadow Web. So it's another one of those plus 30 crit, which gives me over 400. So that's good. And what else does it have? It has the double resist talents, proof and defy, which is really useful. And then a Lifebringer and Life Giver. So this is the pet that I'll be using throughout the 1v1 PvP series. Probably in other things too. Blue and I kind of wanted to do some 2v2 stuff in the future on my life and his myth probably. So I'll look forward to that. But yeah, thank you Jay and Jay's sister for helping me to get this pet. It's really going to help in the 1v1 series, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, there's XENA the God, and let's go ahead and just quickly, for the rest of this video, look at my other stats, my other pieces of gear that I'll be using in the 1v1 series. And I did say in my original gear setup that I didn't have the Crocopatra hat yet, and I was going for it, and I was able to get it. So here's a Crocopatra hat. It's just overall, compared to the Mouser one, I just think it's better, so I'll be using that. And then Jay suggested that I actually go for this, and it was the Hades robe, using the Hades robe instead of like the Bone Smasher robe, because the Hades robe gives the extra block, and then it also has, I mean, it has like the same damage almost, well, a little less damage, and then it has less resist, but I don't really need it because my pet kind of makes up for that, and same power pip, less health really. I mean, 400 health. I could, if I use the Bone Smasher, I could get over 6,000, but the block on this is really useful, and I mean that's the main reason. The main reason for this is the block and the pierce. 3% pierce on this, and of course 28 block, which really helps out my stats. Monster boots, of course, are really good. I'll be using the Soothsayer wand, and you guys have all seen all of these that I've been using throughout. Well, which I showed in my first PvP life gear setup. And then, of course, new pets, and there's the deck that I'll be using. So, I don't think I'm going to do a deck setup yet, maybe in a future video, but for now, here's the stats that I have. 108, I had originally like 115, but that was with the other robe, and I think something else I had changed. But 108 is perfectly fine for what I'm going for. 49 resist across the board, and 21 accuracy, which mostly comes from my 2 jewels that I have socketed. And then what else do we have? Forge to crit. Mostly I'm going for the crit in order to crit heals and crit guardian spirits and stuff like that. If I do get a crit through, like, it'll be kind of random. I mean, I think there's a low chance to actually get a crit through on someone, but there's a chance that happens. I'm trying to go for a really high block so I never get crit on. There is a chance to get crit on, of course, still, but 82% is really good. And then 35 pierce is pretty good. That's helped out a lot by the jewels. And then, of course, the duels, Daredevil ring. And now even my robe gives some pierce. 105 power pip, 3% shadow pip. This is less than if I was using the other robe, but I don't really think 2% shadow pip is that useful. I mean, I don't really... shadow pips are so random that I don't think the 2% actually really matters. 5% sun resist, and then there's my healing, which is a total of, what, 46 healing, extra healing to myself, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, just a quick video going over some stats, some revised stats that I've updated now for the 1v1. So yeah, new pet XENA that I'll be using, and you'll be seeing a lot of in the PvP series. So look forward to the next episode tomorrow. That'll be going up sometime in the afternoon. And other than that, if you guys have enjoyed this video on my new life stats, basically just revising my stats, getting the good pet, which I was going for, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe for more PvP in the future, especially the one going up tomorrow, and we go up against an ice, so that's really exciting. But yeah, other than that, have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time.